Oh, what a way to spend my Saturday afternoon. In a good way. Mercy, Chris Pratt's newie, it wasn't bad. You know, it's one of those ones that, like, like an adrenaline-fueled action flick, but quite low budget. Still makes an impact. Right, the premise. So the whole story, it opens with Chris Pratt's character sitting in a chair in front of an AI judge. So, he's standing trial, basically, for the murder of his wife. But he has 60 minutes, the clock's ticking, to prove his innocence before he gets executed. So it's quite, I love films where there's a clock counting down. It makes it that even more intense. Do you know what I mean? When I say the movie opens with him sitting in a chair, it literally does. It kicks off from the first second. Like literally, like as soon as the title of the film popped up on screen, you know, like the cinema ident, it was from there. It was full on and action packed straight away. So I really enjoyed that aspect of it. There was no sort of like, you know, slow, like gradual opening scene, introduction of characters. It was bang in your face, there and then. This is what's happening. This is the story, go. So, yeah, he has 60 minutes to prove his innocence of the murder of his wife. And I think there were sort of shit bits to it. At points, I don't know, it could have been a lot more, dynamic for me. I wasn't really feeling. I mean, it was a good, you know, it was a Saturday afternoon filler, but there was something missing. Right, let me think. The positives have to be from the start of the visuals. At point, it was stunning, beautiful. There were because it's an AI judge played by Rebecca Ferguson, played very coldly by Rebecca Ferguson. It's you know, there's this whole it's all of it's digital. It's digital and visual, but it's brilliant the way they've done it. So, like when she presents, the AI judge presents Chris Pratt's character with all this, with the sort of like footage from the cameras that have been following his moves or that he's been picked up on throughout the day, the weeks, the months, whatever. It's incredible. So she whizzes through archives in order to help him sort of state his case and prove evidence and stuff. And it's at points, it's beautiful. Like it reminded me a lot of those sort of near future, like dystopian films where you know, you can tell that the world is basically up and coming, being governed by AI and robots. This was it was lovely. There was a point where Chris's character and Rebecca's character, they're studying this truck. That's like whizzing down a highway, and he's literally like in the middle of the motorway, so it immerses him as well as the viewer in the action. I really, really appreciated that. Sad as that. Like I say, from the beginning, where it kicks off immediately, you've got this distraught guy sitting in a chair crying, fueled by panic and anguish. He's beside himself. A, that his wife's been murdered, and B, that he has to state his case. From there, you've got highs and lows throughout. So it's sort of, the dynamics and the visuals are excellent. You know, it's sort of, it calms down at points to then focus on the people he's communicating with. So as he's in the chair and the clock's still ticking, he's reaching out and calling his copper colleague for her help, and then calling one of his friends for their desperate information. It's, I think story-wise, it's ideal, visually stunning, and I really appreciated that immediate opener. There is something missing. Like I say, there's substance there that really could have been drawn upon, and it was, I don't know. Rebecca Ferguson, why does that? It's a name, isn't it? Have you ever come into contact with a celebrity, not personally obviously, but you come into contact with a celebrity who has a name of someone you've met in real life? I swear I've met a Rebecca Ferguson somewhere. It's just one of those names, isn't it? And she's one of those women. So Rebecca Ferguson, she's a bit Gemma Arterton-ish. She'll pop up sporadically in films, or Gemma Chan. It seems to be all the Gemmas for some reason. But Bridget Jones's mum, she's another Gemma. Same rules apply here. You know, you don't see her in a lot of stuff, but when she pops up, she makes an impact and delivers the goods. In this, she's just excellent. She's like this emotionalist AI. Who, you know, there's absolutely no dramatic link between her and Chris's character. She's simply there to gather the evidence and declare him guilty or not guilty. It's brilliantly done by her. They're both absolutely, they're excellent. Because while he's like steeped in panic and anguish, you know, she's just on screen like completely, just cold and void of life, of human life. That was decent. Side note, Mercy. So Mercy reminds me of something like my dad would have picked up on VHS years ago. Like, you know, it's one of them sort of early Keanu Reeves style action films. It's it's a sort of average budget, but keeps you nicely entertained. Could be a hell of a lot more intense. So that's the thing. Even though there's a countdown, and you know he's about to be possibly put to death. There's something. It's Saturday afternoon trash, basically. But like I say, visually stunning, brilliantly performed, in fact. It's one of those ones that I would have had on VHS, sort of passed down from my dad years ago, which is ironic because talking VHS, one of Chris Pratt's on-screen, co-stars sounds like his voice. Oh my god, it picks up actually between their characters at the end, so that's quite good. But his voice is like years ago when you'd listen to a cassette tape and you'd stick your finger on the pause button very slowly, and then the person's voice would slow down. You know, like his on-screen star. It's exactly like his co-star. His voice is like that. It's really weird. But anyway, slow voices aside, Rebecca, she's brilliant. Chris Pratt is. He is just incredible. I kept thinking of him in Parks and Recreations and making the contrasting sort of difference, similarity. He's excellent. He's really stepped up for this film. I can't really bang on much about this because, like I say, it's an afternoon filler. It's entertaining. It's intense. Visually stunning, but it is sort of missing something. All I can talk about are the graphics, I'm afraid. Sorry. But there's a bit where the AI judge takes him through where his wife was murdered. So she takes him through the house, and oh my god, the way that the clarity, it's stunning. Like not just the colouring, but just how grainy it is, and the camera zooms and pans. It's almost animated, and that definitely wins hands down for me. Excellent. So give Mercy a go. It's definitely no Oscar winner, but it's a filler. I haven't got much to bang on about, amazingly, because normally I chat shit for ages, but that's it. What story? I don't know if it's been story-wise. Is there anything like this? AI judge, like an AI sort of court of law? Don't think there is. So story and visuals, brilliant. Otherwise, it's just very airplane. It's very airplane film. You know, one of those ones you switch on when you're on a flight to New York or whatever. It is one of them.